Murder, She Rolled is a bloody, sexy, deadly podcast not for the faint of heart or young of age. Content warning in the episode description. Wow, I think I said that normal for the first time. I'm proud of you.
Okay, so in the last episode, Lucky basically chucked us all under a bus and was also driving the bus and like ran over us and reversed about 6 times. When he called out Azrael, none of us
worked.
We did not know that at the time. Azrael came down and met us in the amphitheater. We had no choice. Basically, the crowd became our judge, jury, and executioner as we went into a trial of our own lives against Azrael. But we managed to, using Posey's political persuasion, use the truth to set us free. And he, over the font of purification, slit his own throat. He did disappear, which was slightly disconcerting because his body vanished, which, you know, that probably won't come back to haunt us. Yeah, and that's about it. So other than bringing in the new future of making this land great again with forgiveness, that's where we're at.
I'm taking my time. What's the use in running? I've been taking it all with a grain of salt. Ain't a sweet thing coming. Oh, I've got a silver gun in my pocket and some metal for the ferryman. So an old man, dad's called bones, coming knocking, I'll knock him through the devil's hands.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Murder, She Rolled, a podcast about a group of corpses and their allies hell-bent on solving their own murders. My name is David Sand, and I am your dungeon daddy.
It is
And
now
I am
becoming
joined
Wow.
here today
That one was crisp
How
today.
much more can it get?
menace.
by
There's
my
only one way to
5
find
favorite
out.
people.
That was so crisp. I felt that echo in my ears.
Thank you.
Okay, my name is Stacey Harkey. I am a human druid playing... No, I'm a person, but I play the character Posey Borjown, who's a human druid. And he comes from a political background, loves to shake and bake, and use a little bit of magic.
My name is Shona Kay. Hello, my lovely ones. We're so happy to have you here with us. I play Amber Ziffindale. We know her as Zippy. We are on her land, the land of Holocaust. No.
Wow.
It feels very depressive, guys. I'm not going to lie. That's what I think of every time we say Hollowvale.
I am seeing spots. That shocks me.
Sacrifice, all the things. Come on. All right. We are in the land of Hollowvale.
That was so good.
Okay, we're learning and growing.
And we are changing, we're learning, we're growing, we're adapting.
Yikes.
And I am excited to see where it goes. We've introduced forgiveness. I mean, lots of things are happening here.
Hi,
Brilliant.
everyone. Hi, my name is Hope Vandermeiden, and I'm really happy to be here. My character's name is Vesper Winthrop. She was the mother of Delilah. I think she's just going through a lot right now, figuring out some things, really learning the dynamic of the group. Let's just say that. Immediately hated. No one's trusting her.
What? Why not?
Just like some other things that happened in previous episodes.
Your family, all of them.
yeah, but we don't talk about that.
We're going to talk about it.
And so she's just figuring out how to build trust and how to be a valuable player on the team while serving cheekbones.
And we've always said that.
We've
Hella
always said that.
cheekbones.
Yes.
I'm Alan C. Wright. I play Lucky Kurtzel, a horror from Beyond Imagining. Lucky is having the time of his life. He kind of always wanted to be a lawyer, and he really feels like he lawyered the hell out of, like he just out-lawyered a god is what he feels like. And he has not considered that maybe the disappearance was quick.
Hi, my name is Ethan Vandermeiden, and I play the character of Edwin Winthrop. He is a human warlock, and he's just the kindest soul in the entire world. Not really.
Great guy.
Great guy. Yeah. Really happy to be here.
Everyone do Ethan.
Hi, my name
Hi,
is
you
Ethan
buddies.
Vandermeiden.
There's about 5 seconds of dead silence, and then the water in the font begins to swirl and become brighter and brighter to where it's shimmering like the sun. And as the water cools down, it is clear again. I need all of you guys to make a perception roll.
15.
12.
8.
7.
16.
What do Ethan and I see?
You see Azrael die.
Don't be
Did
like...
I say 16? I meant 40.
There is a dead silence that overtakes the crowd as everyone gasps like, did that actually just happen? Was that not just for show?
Or I just turn to the crowd. We have to persuade the crowd now. We have to do something.
Well, they're
Why?
all
Maybe
they're free now.
Get them to free themselves so they don't stick somebody like one of these other priests behind me in charge. I don't know, something.
What do we tell them to do?
Azrael's been set free! And everyone cheers. What you rolling for?
The crowd explodes into
Yes!
cheers!
And I say, did he not serve this land well?
Louder cheers! Everyone
Did he not
screaming.
lead kindly and truthfully? I say there's one thing that we can do to honor him. One more thing. And he left us with his dying, sacrificial wish to practice this forgiveness. Can we not see it in ourselves to honor the one who left so much for us? Can we not see that he has prepared a greater way for us, and with that old way he too left? Can we not practice this forgiveness? What does the crowd say?
Persuasion roll, advantage.
Listen, we won't get out of here alive. Let's forgive murderers. Okay, 11, but they're like worked up anyways, right? Like really excited.
That works. And
11
then-
works?
Yeah. The crowd chants, forgiveness! Forgiveness!
We are on a journey, as you are on your own journey, and we must leave this. Are we leaving the land now? And we
already
must
know
leave
that.
this land, and we are in search of a ship. If any of you,
That's
We
what I was
already-
gonna say. I was like,
We already bought a ship.
we already bought a ship.
Yeah, we definitely bought a ship
Last
already.
episode
We said
bought
back
it.
We
to
could
regular
just
scheduled
leave?
programming.
Mullet gave it to you.
Oh,
While everyone is chanting forgiveness, Lucky walks over to Zippy and says, I'm sorry, Zippy. I hope you can forgive me, but I understand if you can't.
the convenient timing of this apology is not lost on her. As the crowd continues to shout, what exactly?
Forgiveness!
She sighs, and then a little tear wells up in her eye a little bit. And she looks down. She doesn't respond. I walk over to the font of clarification or purification where Azrael disappeared from, and I look at the water, and then I bend down and I pick up the knife, the sacrificial knife that he used, the dagger. And as
Okay.
I grab it, I look at it, and do I see any blood on the dagger?
There's no blood on the dagger.
What do I know about that? Like, that should mean something to me, right? Because I was expecting blood on this dagger.
Roll investigation.
Okay. 17.
You lived with a god for the majority of your childhood.
Yeah.
Like a very intimate relationship. And so you would know, like, if he'd really slit his throat, like, gods bleed. Gods bleed and gods die. So no blood on the knife definitely rings an alarm bell for you.
as she does that, can I walk up to the font?
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna super secretly, cast Identify on the font.
There are absolutely no spells. There is no magic affecting this font. It is a bowl of water.
Okay, so I take this information in, and knowing now that we have really just removed this evil head of this snake, but these people are my people, and I don't want to leave them completely scattered and confused, and that there needs to be something. I turn to the crowd and I walk up and I hold up the dagger and I say, people of Hollyvale, my people, we are now under the reign of forgiveness, of grace, of mercy. I invite back in the leader Moloch, but hold him accountable like you have held Azrael accountable. Let nobody control you, and allow this power of truth to be transparent. And let nobody take that from you again. And so I turn to one of the priests of Moloch, and I put my hand on one of his shoulders, and I choose the one who looks the most intelligent. How intelligent are these three dudes?
Very.
Oh, they look very smart. Okay, there's one that looks...
They were left behind to observe for a reason.
They
Okay.
are bald as well.
So I actually don't want to just bring one forward then. And I say, come forward. And I bring the three of them forward, because if I just bring one forward, then it will kind of like...
That's true.
So I bring all three forward.
So you bring 3 acolytes of Moloch. Do you bring 3 acolytes of Azrael as well?
No, the reign
Okay.
of Azrael is dead.
Okay.
Oh, but if all of a sudden we bring only Moloch forward, who they
But
don't
what
like?
if he comes back and then they would persuade them to put him back into power? Like if he had a voice on the side of the people on his behalf, he may be able to get back into power with them.
If we really do want to leave this in a better state, that we probably have to let representatives like make decisions for him, and we can't do that with just one party, right?
You know how we make this better? We get some fucking women involved. So I go down and I grab 3 elders these 3 women have been like the midwives and like the healers of the without magic of the world, right? Like some of them were the ones who bound me after I was tortured.
Yeah.
I trust these women. And so I bring them up and I say, you know these women. They have helped deliver most of the babies here. They have been with you. But I do think when you bring in wisdom, like like when you bring in wisdom and you bring in empathy and then you bring in diversity, like then there's a little bit more.
Yeah.
And then I mic drop the dagger, but I catch it with my left hand. And I put it in my side satchel.
Very cool looking, I'm sure.
It was super cool. Do I have to roll for how cool, or do we just know that
I
Zippy's
think it's
cool?
just naturally
Accidentally grab it by the
super cool.
blade end and like,
Yeah.
ow.
Roll a perception.
15.
Oh, I rolled a 10.
17 plus 1, 18.
A
I
dirty
don't think she
20
knows what
for
she-
Zippy.
I like
Dirty
dirty 20.
20 for
That's a
Zippy.
fun like beverage. You know what I mean?
A
Like
dirty 20. I
dirty
truly,
20.
if I owned a soda shop, a dirty 20 would be my go-to.
You should make like a Dungeons and Dragons theme.
Nat 20,
like,
dirty 20.
soda.
Have I told you guys about my D&D cruise obsession?
No.
We can't talk about this right now.
I'm so sorry. Okay, we'll talk about it later.
Bring.
As you guys exit the stage, you start feeling weird energy, like all over. Horny. Everywhere. No,
Wow.
I'm just
I just remember her drinking in the.
kidding. So, Vesper, you can feel your concealment charm that you've been casting on the party. Some outside force is bursting through it. And you can feel, just for a second, the intense burning eye of Mother Death.
That dude is tied to. He's bigger than this.
And at the same time,
That's what's
Lucky,
Azrael.
you get a sense of this weird energy, but you can also feel someone's eyes on you.
Are they like sexy eyes?
Yeah, are they flirty eyes?
Is there any heel clicking
they
behind these eyes?
Are they stalker eyes?
Is there like a raspy voice behind these eyes?
I didn't know who was speaking. The whiplash my brain experienced.
Lucky definitely is getting Miriam vibes.
You look out through the crowd and you see a little old lady in the freshest heels forcing her way up through the crowd to try to get to you. Locked eyes, a mixture of determination and urgency. She is magically fighting someone for your protection right now. There are all sorts of spells being cast back and forth, and the closer she gets, the safer you feel.
I don't know if you're picking up on these vibes, but that's Miriam over there, and there is some kind of otherworldly shit going down. I don't feel real good.
I don't feel good either. This isn't good.
What is your concealment charm even concealing? Is your head like slightly bigger or something? Like what is you?
Concealment disguise.
Yeah, like
Gotcha.
Celestials, Phase Fiends, Undead can't see you guys by like divining or scrying you.
you.
So
like-
Mother Death hasn't been able to see us
No.
for a minute.
It's about
Since Vesper
as-
showed up, yeah.
Oh,
Since I showed up, we've been concealed from Mother Death. And I look at Lucky and I go, where's Miriam?
Right there.
What does Vesper do when she first sees Miriam pile driving through the crowd to get to you?
Still figuring some things out. She is still a little hesitant, but I think she's welcoming Miriam. Like, she finally is like, okay, there's some progress here. Mother Death is looking at us, and we have to go. We have to get off of here and take Miriam.
Sure, let's go.
I start running towards Miriam.
I look at Lucky. Just the vibe I'm getting. I know you've been wanting someone to say this to you for a very long time. Grab Miriam.
I've said this to him.
I'm actually kind of over it, but all right, let's go.
Okay.
I
just
literally
grab Miriam.
like scoop her up
Over the
and
shoulder fireman
Beautiful.
style.
the bodyguard style,
Oh,
like
okay.
swing her up.
Oh, she's been like marching to you, super determined, like she's in charge of the situation. She's gonna help out. She's gonna. Oh,
Okay, so then how do I feel?
Mother Death can no longer see you, but she has seen you.
Okay, we have to go to the Capitol, right?
Yeah, and I'm just hustling towards the dock.
It takes
Oh,
3
and the-
days to get to the Capitol.
Oh, by ship.
6 weeks.
6 weeks.
Sorry.
I'm hightailing it.
Okay, so we get to the ship,
As
but
we're
we
going-
realize that our pram and my dragon is on the
Still on the
broken
broken
ass
boat.
ship. So can I just do a little whistle, and I call my dragon, and she knows that she needs to bring the pram with
Always,
her.
always grab the pram.
So her little fire claws grab onto the pram, and all the knives and all the goodness that's within it stay perfectly contained.
That'd be awful if the butter knives were like flying out of the pram
no.
and like.
So we call the dragon. Do we need anything else? Maybe as we're running, are we grabbing some supplies? Just bits and bobs?
I have all those trinkets and gifts from my little speech thing.
yeah.
I
Oh,
have a
you're wheeling your
statue.
giant cart of stuff.
I have a
Ethan
stick.
is just collecting like corn dogs the whole way,
'Cause
like
I think
meat sticks.
Yeah, because I emptied the cart for the most part, but I have a lot of trinkets. But
We
yeah.
get on the ship, and I'm like, guys, we purchased a fully stocked, fully rigged ship.
We start looking
The
around. There's
larder is
just
like
barrels.
completely like
There's a butler system. There's like a butler and a maid and a cook and a chef.
there's ship's biscuit, like 500 pounds of food, and like all of this.
Oh, we
We're
got to
all
live.
exhausted. I have my balloon hat half on, like panting. We're looking around like,
I hope to have a new updated pram in there.
what?
Okay, so then
I
who's
like
who's gonna steer the boat? Who's got this? We have to. We need
all
to go.
look at
We've been
Sailor
spotted.
Sam
The
over
boat
there.
is already sailing out. I've taken care of it.
Yes.
It's an electric.
As this happens, I'm bringing Miriam a nice cup of hot chocolate just to like give to her.
Just to smooth things over a little bit.
Okay,
Yeah.
maybe when you put her down on the boat, we could ask her.
Hi, Miriam. It's great to see you.
Miriam, what's going on?
Yeah, well, I was sort of under the impression I was saving you right there, but thanks either way.
Oh,
Yeah.
we definitely, yeah. Good vibes, thanks. I
Right.
say, like, as I'm running past, like, really good vibes.
Just listen, we can get as far as we need to get. We got to get out on the open water fast. Azrael is here.
What do you mean
And he's
here?
chasing. Just because he disappeared doesn't mean he's gone.
What can we do to help stop him?
Absolutely nothing. Nothing but get off of this plane as fast as you can. Something's been cast on you, Lucky. Have you heard of the quivering palm?
Yeah.
At any point for the next 2 weeks, Azrael could kill you with the snap of his fingers.
Great. Good.
The
Great.
only way we can escape this is to get off this plane of existence.
How?
Hear me out. I gotta take you to the afterlife
Oh, lucky.
Right now.
right now,
Right now.
as soon as we're out of the harbor.
Let's go.
As soon as this boat can
Whoa,
steer
whoa.
itself.
I cast Gust of Wind.
Okay.
Maybe we should just have a powwow really quick about the afterlife and because
I finish hauling up all the sails, and I take the tiller, and I look at Posey, and I'm like, let her rip.
I cast Gust of Wind and Tidal Wave.
Well, you do this one, and I control water.
Awesome. Okay, you guys speeding out of the harbor. I mean, within minutes, you guys are going to be out of the harbor and out into the open ocean.
I get down on my knee and I hold her hand. I'm like, what else do you know?
Oh, it's cute that you hold her hand.
Mother Death wants to strike a new deal. She needs to bring you there and have a discussion about solving your murders. She hasn't been exactly forthright with any of us.
Yeah,
I'm
no
gonna be
shit.
honest, I no longer trust her. So if we get up there and I'm suddenly very different, let it happen. There is a plan.
Okay.
Are you still having memory problems?
It's as bad as it's ever been.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Here or up there? Does it improve while you're here? Sounds like you kind of know a lot now. You seem altogether quite clever.
Says, listen, I think Mother Death is wiping my memory. I met the ferryman. He helped me quite a bit.
Oh, we love the ferryman.
Just know, I'm gonna come to you, Lucky, and I'm gonna ask for your help,
Okay.
and I'm gonna need you to trust me with it. I can't tell you more, so that Mother Death can't squeeze it out of you later. You will be interrogated, and that's a risk I'm not willing to take right now.
And you are willing to help us with this. Like, you're not trying to hurt us.
Why would I hurt you?
Why is anyone trying to hurt us, girl? Listen, I don't know.
You're the only constant thing in my life.
Oh, that's the sweetest thing you've ever said. I look at Lucky and I nudge him on this with the short elbow a little bit, like, that was for you.
Just like shrug it off. I'm like, I don't really feel that way anymore.
It was a fling for me too, Tuts.
Oh,
Oh!
now it's personal.
Now I'm a little sad.
She did the takeaway.
She's like, I'm gonna admit the whole monster thing's not really the best thing for me right now.
Listen,
myself.
way into tentacles, not stable enough for me.
I pull Vesper aside real quick. Do you think we should tell them? They deserve to know.
And I think they should know.
It's the matter of
They know that our family lies. Our family has caused so much pain for them.
so they could think that it's a game of manipulation.
They don't like us. I don't know what Delilah exactly did to them. But you know how Delilah was. And hell, Edwin, I know how you are.
We're not that
evil.
I'm not. You know we're a part of this. The only way they're ever going to believe why we're here is if we let them see it themselves. Or we're going nowhere.
So yeah, she looks at you guys now that you're all out on the open water, and she says, "So, are you ready to go?"
I don't know how. Yeah, why not?
I turn and look at Vesper and go, hey, this is going to feel a little weird.
The afterlife?
And she pulls out a bag of mushrooms and holds them out for all of you guys.
Zippy is in. Like, I'm in, like, without question. Not only do I love the taste of normal mushrooms, but I'm all about the psychedelics. And I just grab a handful.
Good.
A
Excellent.
handful.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I spit a couple out because I now feel greedy. And then I hand
She
you
actually dies.
and that's the end of Zippy.
You hand them to me, and I'm like,
This one was in my mouth, but I hand it to you anyway.
I take it because I don't want to waste it.
Yay!
I know that would kill you though in real life.
Disgusting.
That
Okay.
would kill me in fake life.
Okay,
in
you all
real
take the
life.
mushrooms.
Yeah.
You all collapse onto the deck of the ship, and your spirits rise out of your bodies.
Wait, hold on. Before I do that, I grab a cushion so that I fall on a cushion. I'll be like,
Okay.
What?
smart.
Lucky takes the mushrooms and sort of oozes onto the deck. He
Good.
doesn't fall over.
Good. Good.
Kind of melts.
Vesper just takes it.
Your bodies all collapse onto the deck of the ship. Your spirits rise out of your bodies, connected by a gossamer silver string just at the last time, and a portal opens up into the astral plane. Miriam leads you through in a daisy chain, holding hands through the floating rocky masses of the astral plane.
Lucky is looking for mirrors.
For mirrors.
Are there any mirrors?
Oh. Roll perception.
Seriously looks.
Like to see how cool you look, or
16.
You see as you move past an asteroid that has a very reflective metal surface.
Okay.
A very warped version of your reflection. What is it you wish you saw in this reflection?
I want to see what Lucky Kurtzel looks like.
we could just describe you if you want.
No, his soul. Like
Yeah,
with
but
the...
we see his soul, right?
Wait, but what does he see?
You see exactly what you want to see, and you don't exactly know what you want to see at this point. So with every passing millisecond, you see a different face.
We pass by little chunks and little craters and things, and my face keeps disappearing, and as it reappears, it's slightly different.
It's like a mirror. What are those clown
It's a
mirrors?
funhouse
or the
mirror.
funhouse?
It's a funhouse mirror, but all of you are just sort of changing shape and like wobbling around.
As you are.
And I am changing face and height and hair color.
You guys keep flying through the astral plane and land on the familiar island that is the gateway to the afterlife.
We've kind of solid now, or like we're here.
You're still spirits, you're still incorporeal, but you can stand on the ground like you would with your body.
Excellent. I reach into Miriam's pockets.
Roll for sleight of hand.
Nothing.
What'd you roll?
I haven't rolled it yet because I'm just like sad. Nat 20!
Dude, David, I'm sorry.
Little do you all know, I planned for this!
Oh, are you kidding me? Are you serious?
You pull out a hand grenade.
Looking for mushrooms. What did I find?
You reach into her back pocket and out you pull a long, gnarled wand made from the rotted wood of a mangrove tree.
I
Do
look
we
around to
notice
see if
it as a
anybody
group?
else notices, and then
It
I
would be
place
weird
it
if we
into my,
did, but-
my bag.
Because if it's sleight
She
of
rolled a
hand,
nat 20 on sleight of hand. None of
Yeah,
us
I
have
don't think
any
anyone
idea
notices.
what happened.
Do I also find any extra mushrooms?
You got a nat 20, of course. You find mushrooms. You find mushrooms.
You want to die further when you're already
Well,
dead?
no, I just take them up in my bag for later.
Inception.
It's Inception. How far deep does it go?
Oh.
You wake up, you're in The Simpsons. What the
So for that listener out there who has been keeping track of all of my stuff, and I just come back and check with you, can you also put in there my gnarled wand and a handful of very powerful mushrooms?
And very powerful mushrooms. Mushrooms that'll kill you, but yeah, okay.
So do we go?
The door opens, you guys pass through, and you find yourselves crawling out of Miriam's filing cabinet in the waiting room of the afterlife.
Wait, I feel
Wow.
annoyed that you knew that I was going to rob you. Now I feel bad. I want to put it back.
So
What
wait,
can I say?
are we supposed to renegotiate a deal with Mother Death? Is that why we're here?
Yes.
I look around and see if I notice anything indicative on her desk and her filing cabinet that we just crawled out of.
The drawers open further.
I look in the
It's a
back
little-
and pull out a paper.
A little easier to get back. Okay. It is the file for a random person that has
put it in my
died
pocket.
recently. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. You cram it in your pocket.
Stacy's like, I'm not playing your game, David.
And you know what?
I don't even read it.
Hell
I'm playing
yeah.
God right now. I just killed one.
So Miriam leads you up the stairs, all the way up the winding, long staircase.
Everything looks the same.
upwards.
Nothing is different from from the last time that we've been up here, right?
All the names on the doors are different.
Oh, do we read some of them? What do they say?
You get a bunch of like random heaven names.
Okay.
Like some of them just have a plain old name on them. Somebody
Brian
says
Jorgensen.
Brian
Cleveland.
Jorgensen, the upper city of Aventir, the plains of Cornwood, Jeffree Star. Like it's just like random names all the way up.
This is not heaven.
The staircase is the same size as it was before.
Okay.
You reach the large double doors that open their way to Miriam's office. They swing open with a big old creak, and there she is, Mother Death, looking for the very first time mildly disheveled.
Whoa.
Our Mother Death, our slay,
Yeah.
Shantae, you
Our
stay Mother Death.
What you're seeing is like one hair is like down across her
Maybe
face.
like a little bag
has
under her
fallen out
eye.
of her bun.
Like
yeah,
little
yeah.
dark
Like if
circles.
you were to look really, really closely, like a barely perceptible eye bags going on. Yeah, one hair out of place.
It's not lost on me that you reacted in an interesting way when I said this is not heaven. And I feel like you let something go. That
I don't know what you're talking. I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
know, that's why I'm gonna hold on to it.
Stacy, what are you talking about?
I was like, oh, David didn't react to that. Interesting. He blew right through it.
Stacy does a history thing about it not being truth, about it not being heaven.
Mother Death, as ever, is scrawling away on that infinitely long scroll.
I try to read it, and I roll something. Give me something. I roll
Okay.
something. I roll medicine. Nature.
Investigation.
Damn it, not investigation. I roll
Wrong,
investigation,
somebody
and I get a 12.
Okay. Huge swaths of the scroll this time are angrily scratched out, sometimes with enough force to tear the paper. Something for her clearly isn't working out. She looks up as you walk in, and she says, finally. If I didn't know any better, I would have thought you'd be hiding from me. She makes really intense eye contact with Vesper.
We look really confused.
She says, please sit. And she waves her hand and a chair conjures for each of you.
Vesper does not sit.
I sit. I go sit down across
Lucky
from her.
plunks right down and hangs his leg over the arm of the chair like a real douche.
I'm going to shut the door behind us.
You start to, and then she says, oh, and Miriam, close the door on your way out.
No, she can stay.
No, she can't.
Yes, she can.
Okay.
Last I checked, Miriam was my secretary, not yours.
Yeah, what's going on here, guys? Chill out.
I'll see you soon, Miriam.
Let her stay. Do you really want to do this now?
We're like tennis balling back and forth between this conversation. Like the three of us are just like head on a swivel, swip, swap, swip, swap.
Well, it may be comfortable for you to abandon your post, Edwin Winthrop,
Is that
but
really?
it's not quite as acceptable for Miriam to abandon hers. So I believe she'll do as I say for now.
I'm going to say this, and I'm not going to interrupt again. If you mother truckers don't explain what's happening afterwards, I'm going to kill one of you myself. But carry on. And afterwards, I mean back when we're on the boat.
Toodaloo, Miriam. With not anger towards Miriam. She's definitely pissed off with you guys. She doesn't seem angry at Miriam at all.
By you guys, like all of us?
All of you.
Oh.
I mean, livid.
Okay, just making sure.
Okay, Mama, what's up?
Okay, so Miriam sadly, clicks out, shuts the door. She says, all right. You've been hiding from me. Sure. And I suppose that means you suspect me.
Yep.
Yeah, easy, hold your cards. Lucky.
Yeah. I just kick Lucky.
No. No more holding cards. I think it's time we laid them all on the table.
Actually, that would be lovely.
I love this
and
idea.
We both look over at
Everyone in the
Vesper
freaking room.
and Ethan.
Oh, do
Not even.
not look
Yeah.
at us.
Let's lay it on the table, friends. I'll start with me, and then we can move to you. I suppose by now you're guessing I'm not who I say I am.
What makes you say that?
Judging by the fact that you've been employing several very powerful spells across the world to hide from me, so that you can no doubt collaborate amongst each other, and no doubt you've attempted to sway Miriam to your side in the process.
Whoa.
Didn't require a lot of swaying.
Oh,
Easy, Lucky, chill.
so she did listen to you.
No.
I love this trend of honesty. Allow me to give you one more,
Bro.
since you've given me one of yours.
Whose side are you on?
You're here because I can't kill you. Not your bodies. Not your bodies. I could murder any of you with the snap of my fingers. It's your souls I'm after. And for some damned reason, I can't touch them. So I send you on a quest to figure out why. And you've done a very poor job of proving my theories.
What were those theories?
Let's strike a deal. I tell you one secret for every secret you tell me. A trade, perhaps.
Listen, we've been working for you, like you entrusting you, and you've been deceiving us the whole time. This wasn't a two-way road. You started the deception and put us here. So I feel like this deal isn't maybe a little out of sway. I feel like you should be honest with what you're trying to accomplish.
And have you ever once arrived in my domain and been entirely forthcoming with me?
Thank goodness, no. But
So,
from the beginning, yes.
I view us on even ground
Okay,
in
whatever.
terms of truth.
You're going to be completely forthright.
You ask me a question, I'll give you my honest answer. Then I ask you a question, and you tell me the whole truth.
Is this a
Quick
good deal?
sidebar. What do we want to ask her? I
Yeah,
don't want
and
to ask
can
the
we
wrong
trust
thing.
her? Because you guys seem to know more.
Better yet, I have business with Miriam. I'll bring her into the office. I'll put you aside in a brand new room I've created just for this discussion. How's that, dears?
I don't like it.
Excellent. I'll send you over right away. And the doors open, and she calls Miriam in, sends you guys out, and right at the top of the stairs, there is now a second door.
That just leads somewhere?
And we can't use magic here. There's no.
Yeah, we
like,
can.
You can.
You can? Okay.
You just can't use any items, anything
That's
physical
right.
you haven't brought with you. So yeah, the door opens up into a side waiting room, beautifully ornate. It looks like she's really gone out of the way to make this place nice for you guys. Super comfy, lots of chairs, ultra familiar wallpaper. You are free to discuss what questions you want to ask her.
Okay, Winthrops, you seem to know this lady. What's the story?
Look,
I'm looking.
We literally don't have enough time for
I
this.
think I think it's yeah.
Great, me too. What?
when I was first brought up to heaven, I was brought a proposal by her. Mother Death.
Okay, what was the proposal?
Some BS, try to find you guys. I got a feeling that it was fishy. So I dipped. Very simple.
This is after we fought you. You came here.
Yes.
What
It
did
was
you
after
think
the-
was fishy? That she was not who she said she was, or that the task she was sending you on was not one that you should do?
It felt wrong.
Like I'm supposed to believe you're morally guided all of a sudden? Come on, man, spill.
What felt wrong about it?
That she was deceiving. And I don't like to be deceived. So I dipped.
It's ironic.
Letting her think that I accepted.
Okay.
While she thought that I accepted, I went looking for Vesper. When I found Vesper, I told her about Mother Death. And I said this tall woman with glasses approached me. And she said,
That's not who I met. When Delilah was young, when she was 5, she killed someone. We all know that Richard needed a sacrifice for Kaifon, and I wanted to protect Delilah.
Okay.
I was searching for someone to protect her, and I talked with a lot of people, hence why Azrael brought me up.
And how you know the ferryman and
How I know the ferryman and all of them.
Sure.
He's a friend. When I approached Mother Death, she offered me that she would send someone to protect Delilah. Mr. Penny, who was our butler. As long as Delilah was on her best behavior. And Delilah was good. And 5-year-olds are good. They're innocent. They don't
Sure.
make mistakes, right? Until your child poisons the butler on purpose to feel something. That was a purposeful death. And right then and there, I knew Delilah. Delilah was cursed. Delilah was not a good human. I talked to Mother Death to help her, but my Mother Death looked like Miriam, and his Mother Death looked like the woman that is speaking to us now.
that Mother Death's not Mother Death.
yeah.
This woman is a con artist, and we have no idea where the hell she came from. And Miriam is losing her memory from all of this.
Okay. Miriam was Mother Death. Who could be powerful enough to
Kaifon.
bring? Oh shit.
It's Kaifon.
So either Kaifon got himself a hot pair of legs, a great pair of boobs, and a pair of glasses,
Oh, that's
and a very convincing accent,
Kaifon is so cunty, I swear.
Very good accent.
or there's another player on the field that is working with Kaifon that we don't know, but
There are a lot of players working on the field. The Winthrops are trying to finance manufactured souls. That's the only reason I exist. Your family was involved in it.
Careful. You don't know
We don't know.
I
We don't
pull
know
out the
how,
book
but we
of
know
all
that the
things
family
that have
was
the
there.
ledger, and I'm like,
We say,
remember,
hold on.
Grandpa Posey
Facts are
came
facts.
to the thingy.
Anyway,
Close
when
book.
when
Yeah.
Edwin came up to me and talked to me about these things and was finding me, whatever, listen, I know you have things with Edwin, and I have my things with Edwin, and
We
I
have things with every single person in your family, so.
We're
So
trying
are
to
we
help.
still trying to solve our murders, or do we just kill this bitch?
Bitch,
I
as
don't-
in me?
I don't think
No.
we can.
Oh, I
Mother
said
death.
we're going through the plot.
No,
mean,
you're
not
fine.
off the
You're
table,
fine
but
for
you're
now.
not on the top of
I'm
the
a little scared.
No,
I don't
that's-
think we
that's-
can.
That's
Can we?
the whole point. Is that I think your deaths, actually figuring it out, is the key to stopping whatever this whole thing is. That's why she wanted to send you guys on this whole quest, is so that you could be her errand boys.
She's betraying everyone who's making deals with her, everyone. She's not who she is.
What do you mean she's betraying everyone?
Okay,
For
but
her
if this
own
is information
satisfaction.
that's going to damage her, why would she send us on an errand to find it?
Yeah, and why does she betray Edwin? It sounds like he just betrayed her.
What she wants is us to
Because
find
she doesn't
out.
know either.
What can kill us?
She doesn't know how our souls are hurting.
had
She
this
can't kill
plan.
your soul.
She had this plan, and then you four showed up.
And stop. Okay, that's helping. Sorry, I was like, why is that important that we can or can't die? Because
They're trying
getting
to
in the way
harvest
of harvesting
souls,
souls.
and our souls can't be harvested.
And the question is why?
And that's what mine was made for.
She's obsessed with us.
I mean,
Us?
not
Yeah,
to
not to be like a mean girl or anything.
but right?
I think can you
Have
die?
you
Can you not
seen
die?
my outfit? She is obsessed with us. No, but everyone's souls here, you three, your souls cannot be harvested.
Wait,
that is the
But
whole
wouldn't she
point.
have all the answers that she needs with Delilah?
That's
Like
the whole point, is that she's not Mother Death. She doesn't have all the answers. So who does have the answers?
well, not us. We haven't figured this out.
Miriam.
Miriam and her memory.
Okay, well, let's take her back down to earth with us, and yeah, this is now a rescue mission, people, and we are taking Miriam with us.
I love it. Operation Get Grandma Back on the Boat.
I feel like
We're
we
going
need
to
a song
workshop
there.
that name.
Okay,
Workshop that name.
Grandma back on the boat.
but team, so now we walk out this door. Do we tell her what we know, or do we play on for the rest of the time here?
I feel like you guys have pretty much expressed that you know that. Am I crazy?
No what?
Well, you guys were playing like your cards down, playing hardball. Miriam should stay. You're showing that like you know she's not Mother Death, right? Or something. Or are you guys just being like, how do you think she's reading your behavior?
I guess we'll figure that out, but I don't think we should tell her anything about our missions or anything like that.
Why would us tell? What could she possibly? Oh, because it might give her the key.
Yeah. She might just be one of you guys. She's not a god. She's not Mother Death. Miriam was. Miriam has all of those abilities, not this woman. And if it is, it's counterfeit.
Okay, I'm gonna be so real. I feel like you're saying great things, and I'm really on board, but I'm having a hard time tying together all this random information we've been picking up on our quest, like the harvesting of souls, this fake lady is Death, Miriam is Mother Death, the Winthrop's involvement with this, and why we should give a fuck. And like, I'm just having a really hard time tying this all together.
Because she said that if we tell her something, she'll tell us something.
But you just said don't tell her anything.
Well,
Okay,
that's what I'm saying.
we can
is
tell her something. I know, we can tell her. I have the ledger
a
with me.
secret or
I have
something.
the
We make
ledger.
it up. Don't give her true information that things that like
she will
harvesting
know
stoles.
if we're lying.
I feel like she'll
But
know.
I have the ledger with us, and that says
Like our
everybody who
good old
went to the
friend
place
Azrael.
where Homeboy was what the Forgotten Son.
Yeah, the Fortress of Forgotten Sun.
If we
where I
say
was
everybody
made.
who went there, that gives her a name and a million other things to look into. It will distract her long enough for us to be able to get Miriam out of here. You cast Block Mama or whatever the spell that was
Block
keeping.
Mama.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
And okay, and if she only could not see us when we left the Fortress of the Forgotten Sun, then maybe we can tell her anything that has happened before that, because she would have seen it.
yeah.
So
I'm
maybe
just
we
saying-
can
Tell her
Azrael
anything
stuff.
about
All I'm
Azrael.
saying is just what we tell her. I don't want to give her any more power that she stole from Miriam.
This is really hard, because how come you didn't tell us all of this?
Because you wouldn't believed us.
You think if Edwin said that the first day, you would automatically believe him?
Guess what? It's better than holding it to yourselves. Didn't we just go on a freaking trial and kill a guy for keeping a secret for 15 years?
Yeah, but
I'm
what about-
this close to doing it again.
Oh, and y'all think y'all are so good and holy too that we have to tell you everything. We're all playing a game here. We have secrets, you have secrets. Now that we trust you three, we're telling you this. So act like we trust you.
Interesting. We're all playing a game. 'Cause
Yeah.
I
I'm
don't
not
think we
playing a
sought
game.
you.
I
You
am
found us.
Not playing a
Nope.
fucking game.
No
They
game
built
here.
me to be eaten by a demon god.
We're
and
all
you
pla-
think I'm playing a game?
Oh,
I want to go to heaven.
Okay, that's cool for you.
You just wanna be free?
We're chess pieces. We are all playing a game. This Mother Death, Kaifon, Richard, your grandpa, Dr. Crapashit, freaking Zippy with everything. You think we're all not playing a game?
What do you want?
I want to feel like a good human being.
That's the only
Tough
reason you're invested.
tits.
So maybe
You're not.
Okay, and says you, Mr. Thing. You're a blob of something.
I know what I am. It's not good, but I know what I am.
Really? Because those mirrors didn't seem to know.
Shit.
Can we kill people? in
Lucky
here? Are we
Lucky
able to
just
kill people
stares at Edwin.
You don't know. You're scared.
Why are you here? What do you want?
I'm blocking that out.
No, we want to know what do you want?
If
what
you're
are you
playing a
here
game,
for?
I need to know what you want in the game. Vesper just claims she wants to be a good person. You are just what?
Here because of
Kicks and
Vesper?
giggles? Like, what do you want? Like, if we're gonna trust you, I need to know what your motivation is.
You were made for the same reason as me. You were made to be eaten.
Ever since I was born, my purpose, my name, everything has been for Kaifon.
Yeah.
I have been a slave to Kaifon.
Edwin backwards does spell Kaifon.
It spells nudie.
It's windy.
And in Welsh, nudie means
Kaifon.
I just want to be just Edwin.
A real boy.
I just want to kill Kaifon.
And that's it.
And what? Where do you want to go? What do you want to do with this?
I don't know.
Because it seemed like he really wanted us to die.
Did you choose to be part of this?
No.
Neither did I.
But I also didn't choose to deceive and kill and trick and lie.
He thought he could kill us and get away.
What
from
the hell?
Kaifon.
Sorry,
You've
what-
been a liar since day one.
When?
Me?
Okay.
Your
no,
whole
no, no, no.
island
You
is
think
full
I
of
could just
truth,
kill
and
you?
lie.
You think I could just
I have
kill
not
you?
lied once.
No, you thought killing us
secrets
would get
are
you away
lies.
from Kaifon.
Yeah, you're right. 100%.
Okay.
When did I try to kill you? No,
At the
at the altar?
with the
At the altar? Yeah. Where I gave you Uncle the person needed to stop Kaifon. Did I ever try to put a knife to any of you?
Yes!
Hold on,
a
hold on,
lot!
hold
When?
on, hold
When
on.
you were throwing things at us and trying to kill us, and I'm going to have to go back to listen to episode 3 and 4 because I can't actually quite remember, but I'm pretty sure you tried to kill us.
No, never did.
Okay. What I'm saying is if we are going to trust each other, we have to be open with the information we have and know. Because your whole mystery Winthrop shit is what led us to this situation. The whole keeping information to yourself on the island also led to this. I think I can see here that this isn't going to get us somewhere. So we need to try something different. And that's going to be full transparency. And I am willing to take a chance. I'm willing to put my neck on the line and trust you guys. But I need you to be forthright with information.
Lucky walks out and walks back into the Mother Death's office.
Okay.
Okay, so
We're not done. He's like that.
And you're
We
telling
shut the
us
door
to
behind you.
trust you three?
That's just
Okay.
him. Listen,
Do you not
listen.
want to? Do you
Guys.
want to keep this up?
Guys.
What? No.
Hello?
Need to? Yes.
Guys.
So get your shit
Guys.
together.
Hello? Guys. Okay. We're going to go back in there. We're going to appease fake Mother Death with a little bit of information. We are going to ask her to send us back. We're going to snatch and grab Grandma. We're going to head back to the boat. Does everybody understand what the plan is?
We don't really have a choice. Let's do it.
Let's put our hands in.
All right.
Vesper puts her hand in.
Yeah.
Edwin.
Posey's in
Edwin.
immediately.
Edwin.
I am reaching my hand. Stop babying me. Golly.
You are a baby.
Lucky's hand comes stretching in from outside to
Underneath
open
the
the
Oh
door.
gosh, ew.
Okay. Clearly, we're a dysfunctional group here, but this is my group from now on, which means I will fight for each of you.
Are
Okay?
you leader now?
Bitch, listen, let me just have my moment. Damn. I'm not saying I'm the leader, but I'm saying that I'm willing to fight for you guys. We're all in the same wolf pack here.
If I'm being honest, I kind of vote him leader.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
All right, we'll talk about this on the boat.
Fingy fam.
Pram, fam, fingy fam. Wait, let's do it.
Oh, but yeah.
On the count of three, all of our hands are in. Zippy's really annoyed about the leader comment, but she's letting it go. And we all say, on the count of three, Pram, fam, fingy fam.
All right, Mother Death, we're willing to chat a little bit.
Okay, door opens. Miriam comes out looking very bewildered, sort of a foggy look in her eyes.
Oh, she's like back in it.
We should have made a better strategy, huh?
No, but we can get her out of this. Okay, so I walk in and I walk right up to the desk and I look at her scroll. I actually pick up her scroll. What does she do?
Wow. Okay, she just goes, "Ooh, I'll be having that, dear." And it
excellent.
vanishes and appears in her hand.
Okay, excellent news. I know that we want to trade information and I am the keeper of information. I have something for you. I think it will help you.
Excellent, dear.
But we need to get back to our quest. We have a lot of things to solve and we don't have much time to solve
Of course.
it in.
Shall we set a limit?
Yes.
3 and 3? 5 and 5?
How about 1 and 1? And we'll start from there.
Yeah, let's start from there and see if we like it.
1. You have my word. I will be forthright and entirely honest.
Do you want to go first?
No, girl, let's go first.
I absolutely would love to go first.
Excellent news.
She turns to
I'll let you handle it.
Lucky and says, "How is it exactly you died?"
Which time?
Allow me to make a clarification. The Lucky Kurtzel that was the original Lucky Kurtzel,
Yeah.
horrifically murdered by Kravitz. I have that. I have his records. I know how he died. He's been taken care of. That Lucky Kurtzel is not a concern to me. You, Lucky Kurtzel, or whatever it is you want to call yourself,
We call him the new Lucky.
from what I can put together, were sent away from the Fortress of the Forgotten Sun and quickly returned again. What happened inside that fortress is what I cannot see. How is it exactly that you died, and who was it that killed you? If you're honest, I'll be honest.
Do we know the answer to this?
Yeah, we do not.
We really don't.
He
We
killed
really do
Kravitz
not.
before he got
Yeah,
here.
we were gonna. That was the whole thing. Is like, then Lucky was like, "Ba-da-da, and it was like we didn't get anything
I
from
don't
him.
even know if anyone, how anyone's
Almost
died.
like how we also killed Azrael.
Hey, what was that?
Throw that out there.
I was betrayed by one of my closest friends, Torek.
Betrayed.
I kick Ethan. I mean,
This is
Edwin.
Ethan. This isn't
Ed,
Edwin.
sorry, gosh, damn it, Edwin.
She kicked Ethan.
She starts writing it down. And betrayed how? Did Torek kill you?
We all nod suspiciously.
No, I don't know. I'm just looking.
Torek put me in the examination machine, which
Scribbling down.
pulled me apart with 10,000 needles. It was a lot.
Okay, she's writing frantically. She sort of looks up at you. She's a little dubious, but she's believing you for now. She's bought into this deal.
Okay.
And she
question
writes
2.
down, and she says, "Am I allowed to follow up?"
After our
let
next
us have
question.
our first question.
If you have another
can
question,
have a little follow-up
that's
afterwards.
fair, but let us.
This is fair. What is your question?
What is our question?
You know, the whole reason I sent you into that room, but
Yeah, but hey, we spent a lot of time
Our
bickering.
question.
That
Can we
was
have like
fun.
a minute more in that room?
Our question is,
What's your drink of choice?
damn it.
What is your
my
perfect
turn!
Sunday?
Pause. Right? We need to find out what the harvesting of souls, Miriam. What else do we need to learn?
Well, can we just ask you, is there anything that you have been able to gather
can
while
we-
you've been up here that we haven't been able to find? Like,
Can we ask her who she is?
I don't think she'll tell us.
Well, it's a question. If she doesn't want to tell us,
That
then...
will
Well,
kind of
that will-
that
that
will
will-
allude to the point that we know.
That we know. That will be
What
the
if,
Oh.
we just ask, is there anything that she's been able to find?
What if we asked her what's wrong with Miriam? Why does Miriam seem different every time we come back?
She's just going to lie.
Okay.
What if we ask how you're tied to all this?
like Posey.
We don't know.
We don't know, and she doesn't know.
Is that going to be helpful?
That's
If
what
the
she's
next,
sending
if
us
the
down to
next
investigate.
place is where we're going is Capital City, what
It is.
what do we need to know for Capital City, maybe?
That
so she
could
can
be
put us on the
good.
right.
Is that too vague of a question? Like, what do we need to know?
I do feel like that is too vague of a question. We do need to do something that's
Dang, I wish
I have
had
a question. I have to
answer?
just go
No,
rogue,
we-
and I just turn and I go rogue,
Well,
and I
we
say,
could ask about.
"Is my mother still alive?"
Wow.
What?
She is clearly surprised by this question. She's just like, of all questions, this one really catches her off guard. She like looks through her records, finds the piece of paper, and says, "Depending on your definition, dear, she is."
Zippy thought she might say that.
Am I allowed my follow-up?
Only if we're allowed follow-up.
Of course, dear. Of course. of
Yeah,
course.
she wants to know. What are we going to ask?
She
though?
turns to Lucky again, continuing to write like she's been really impatient for this follow-up. And I'd just like to be very clear. You did not die sacrificing yourself for others. You were betrayed. You were betrayed, you were taken apart as part of an experiment, and that's it.
Yes.
She clenches her fist real tight and just... And she tears the scroll she's been writing on in half and crumples it up and throws the entire chunk she's been working on into the trash can. Right. What's your question?
Zippy walks really close to her.
Mm-hmm.
Are you my mother?
She leans across the desk.
Shut
You
the
knew
freak
this.
up. Shut
You-
up right now.
You knew this.
If everyone can hear me, shut up. Everyone hang in there with me right now.
Chad, is this real?
I'm afraid I am, dear.
Well, fuck me sideways.
Oh shit.
Gag.
It's half a life, but I'm still living it. Yeah, it's a shallow breath, but I'm still breathing it. Half a life, but I'm still living it. Yeah, it's a half a life, but I'm still living it.
Murder, She Rolled stars Stacey Harkey as Posey Borgion, Shona Kay as Amber Zippy Ziffendale, Alan Seawright as Lucky Kurtzel, Hope Vandermeiden as Vesper Winthrop, David Sant as DM, and Ethan Vandermeiden as Edwin Winthrop. Our theme song is Half-Life by Glyph Society. Our show is edited and sound designed by David Sant. Our assistant editor is Lauren Allen, and our captioner and head conspiracy theorist is Eitan Richards. If you like our show, you can directly support us on Patreon and get early access ad-free episodes, along with our behind-the-scenes podcast, Coffin Talk, and our full audition Haunted House mini-campaign, outtakes, and so much more. And if you just sign up at our free tier, you can see all of my campaign maps, episode polls, and other fun announcements and updates. Find us at patreon.com/murdersherolled. Some of our Patreon supporters are people like Heidi Orn, Tucker Shaw, Aaron Carper, Outa Ideas, and Lavish Jules. Please subscribe and follow on your podcast platform of choice and give us a rating and write a review. It really helps the show reach new people. And aren't we all about reaching people? All the way into their little crevies. You can follow us on social media at Murder She Rolled on Instagram and Threads, and our subreddit is r/Murder She Rolled. And on top of that, if you liked our Haunted House campaign, you'll be able to play it soon. I'll be kickstarting a fully illustrated and expanded campaign book for that campaign, now called The Final Seance, so stay tuned for more updates on that. Our next episode comes out in a couple of weeks. We will see you then.
Yeah, it's a half a life, but